Oh, okay. Yow. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to go here with this lower bracket semi-final. The winner of this game going to be taking on Street Hoops Esports, who we just saw lose in the upper bracket finals. So we got this match, the lower bracket finals, and the grand finals. Possibly 5 more maps, possibly 4 more maps, but either way, we do have a lot more TF2 heading our way. Looks like that's 2 hours of gameplay ahead of us still. So
my back's not gonna hold up. Can I get a massage?
Yeah. Oh, it's a little awkward. I mean, physically awkward, emotionally awkward? Question mark. I don't know. Team saying good luck, have fun. Looks like we should be getting ready to go here very shortly. So we're definitely excited about this. This should be a great matchup. Let's run down these rosters real quick. For 5 ping Stickies, we have Ben and Spamfest on Scout, CJ and Case on Soldier, Cole on Demoman, and Radium on Medic. Over for Shruggin' with Shrugger, we got Shrugs and Steve C on Scout, Control F Muffin on Demoman, Showstopper and Technosax on Soldier, and Ninja Nick on Medic.
I believe we've already seen both of these teams once today.
Yes, indeed we have. I have my opinion, at least on terms of what I think that Shruggin' with Shrugger has to do to improve upon, and that's Technosex and Showstopper pulling out a better game, at least team-wise. What's your opinion? Who do you think needs to show up?
I think ultimately the mid fight's going to decide the match. Whoever takes the mid fight, I think, is going to probably take the round, and we're going to probably see a lot of big bombs from Soldiers. I want to see both Soldiers on both teams go very aggressive up there. So we'll see what they can do to pull it off. Let's get going here.
Yeah, I asked Street Hoops Esports Duwatna about their match against 5 ping. He said it was pretty good. Didn't give me a whole lot of details. So tough to say how they performed in that, but I think 5 ping's got a good chance in this game, despite some of the talent that's on.
and of course I spoke too soon. Immediately, all 4 Soldiers die at mid. So
yeah, it was a pretty explosive battle. Radium escapes with Ben, so they're going to keep that Uber charge rolling. And Shruggin' with Shrugger are going to keep pushing forward as well.
Yeah, Scout in there kind of pestering them as they're grabbing health and ammo and backing up. And there we go, mid-fight down, and second point already getting captured here. So
in the books.
Yeah, Shruggin' with Shrugger coming out of the gates very strong.
And we are playing, similar to the European format of 30-minute maps to keep things rolling along. First to 5, we'll just end it and take it. We haven't seen that yet. I would be surprised if we hit 5 in this matchup. I think it might be a little bit tighter, but Shruggin' with Shrugger is definitely off to a good start right now. We'll see if they can close this round out. Both teams do have Uber.
You think this ends up being like a 3-2 or maybe even a 2-1 with these two teams being really evenly matched up, I would say, class v class. So
yeah, definitely. Somebody getting a 4 is a possibility, but probably seems a little bit more unlikely.
Yeah, Control F Muffin gets a nice kill on Ben there. Uber comes in. It's going to get countered almost immediately. Heavy's throwing a bunch of damage out, but no kills really going down. All 5 still up for Shruggin' with Shrugger, too.
Yeah, that actually kind of seemed like a low committal push from Red. They didn't really want to go in that hard. Now they're starting to throw some more players in there, trying to get an off Uber push. They've lost
3
a lot,
kills
though.
on the Heavy now, so paying dividends, having the fat man at last, and it looks like 5 ping is going to think about pushing back out here. Already a Soldier on the point, starting the second point capture.
Yeah, and they cycled the Ubers and then they just tried to push in, but didn't quite work out for them as a strategy.
We get the recapture, so the ping pong match has begun. Things are going to start flipping back and forth pretty wildly, I imagine, here. This is usually how Gully Wash plays out. We see these teams kind of just trading points back and forth. So
we saw a little bit of this second middle standoff. Teams right now, though, jockeying for Uber position, and then we might see a fight. But definitely the middle point can get flipped back and forth quite a bit on Gully Wash here.
Interesting to see the hold right now. They've got the team completely split in half, holding 3 along the flank and 3 up top, although the second Soldier does rotate back around with the combo now. Holding real strong and choke here, but really nothing happening. So I do see Ben get a little bit of damage done there. Shrugger exchanges some damage as well, but no kills going down. So the chess match has begun, eXtine.
Yeah, also kind of a weird pipe there from Cole. It seemed like it hit the Soldier in the shin and then dropped to the ground and then exploded instead of exploding on contact.
Weird.
But obviously sometimes little view model's a little weird. And one soldier kind of starting to get in here.
Yeah, feeling a little
Medic being
froggy
not on
there.
him though, yeah.
Still out there,
showstopper.
throwing some rockets out. Nothing really doing though. Everybody's immediately healed back up, so the waiting game. I guess we play that.
And also really not much action on the flank either. And red team, you know, hasn't decided to rotate around.
Yep.
Oftentimes you'll try to do that to just offer different pressures. But if you know that the blue team is on choke, you also have the wraparound that you have to worry about.
The question here is going to be who blinks first. Somebody's going to get uncomfortable and get caught out. I think that's what's going to trigger the push from whichever team. Oh, we do have a soldier trying to jump and failing.
The Conqueror is out here as well. Push please was thrown out by CJ. And the Conqueror, in effect, that helps with the speed a little bit. Red Soldier is going to jump around, gets behind, does pick up the health pack, backing upstairs. Cole is down as well, so this is working out for Red Team.
I believe
the Conqueror.
Yep, still running there. Everybody moving around nice and fast, and finally some frags going down here. Just radium up, and he is trying to get away. Down to 63 health. He is, I believe, going to get away there. So there we go. The capture is going down, and they're going to be immediately pushing last year off Uber. They're already in right now, throwing a bunch of damage around. The capture goes down, and there we go. Our first round decided.
Case says, what a weapon. But, you know, on the other hand, they were begging to be pushed into, like literally, push please. And they're waiting for the Conqueror to push. I mean, that's fair enough. That's legit. And they had just as equal as an opportunity to push into mid in that engagement. No team had the upper hand. The positioning, you know, is pretty equal there. And they didn't take a risk. The Conqueror came out, and they pushed it.
Yeah, Case and Spamfest down almost immediately at mid, and CJ follows there on 5 ping. So right now, this mid once again is going in favor of Shruggin' with Shrugger. Looking like the stronger team. The Scout getting really aggressive here, pushing 5 ping all the way back into the door. Still up in their face, too. Shrugger does take Cole down. That's all he wants for now. He's going to come back and get some health. Another little fight with another Scout down there. He can't win that one, though, and Spamfest does take Shrugger down.
It's still a big pickup, though, on Cole. He's got 5 seconds left before he can spawn. Looks like he might get out there in time. Looks like Showstopper doesn't have no backpacks on either side for the soldier. I was just going to mention that, you know, the Conqueror getting whipped out in 6v6, goalie wash last pushes was really where it started to get some use. And it's been buffed since then, now that passive 2 health per second regen. Pretty important.
A nice little soldier battle over in the river stairs, the river ramp there. But neither can get anything done, and Spamfest now reverting to his Highlander ways.
Yeah.
He's an engineer in Highlander, very good at it as well, and starting to build a little level 1 there. Moving it somewhere behind the point, probably to cover for a back cap, maybe? I'm not sure.
Showstopper joking around, says, it's like we're at LAN. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Shrugger on Sniper trying to take some pot shots there to jumping Scout. Can't quite hit anything. He's going to rotate around. Sees a soldier just hanging out there. Can't quite get the shot. Look, they kind of surprised each other there.
And Shrug's looking for an angle here. Does see Spamfest. Gets a nice shot on him. Goes for the no-scope, which would have killed him, but does not hit it. Spamfest's dispenser is down. It's just a small difference. Headshotted down by Shrugs.
Yeah, nice shot there. Good pick. Going after the medic, but can't quite get a shot off there. Too much spam in his face, too. They're doing a really good job of locking that doorway down.
And there goes Technosex. We'll see if he respawns, if he chooses to put a backpack on. Get that Conqueror or something that can help them push in here.
Yeah, playing real safe right now on the part of Shruggin' with Shrugger. They're not trying to do too much, waiting for that entry frag right now. Looks like Sniper trying to get something. Can't quite make it happen, though. Ben's still down. Let's see if he comes back up as Scout or if he switches class to counter-snipe here. Nope, stays as Scouts. That's interesting. They're probably not too concerned, especially with the engineer out there. So they're playing really, really passive and just waiting for that entry frag. Case takes some damage there, but doesn't go down.
We do have the Conqueror out here once again. So we'll see what they can get going with that. And it is on Technosex.
Scout waiting for him out there too, but blasts him away with a real nice rocket there. Down goes Case. Let's see if this is their entry frag they've been looking for here.
Yeah, and this is, again, the changing meta that some of these backpacks have provided, which, Valve definitely wants to have an impact on the meta of TF2 as a whole. So the push is coming in here. Technosex ends up not using that Conqueror at all. They just uber pushed.
Yeah.
So ended up not utilizing that. But, the Conquer, it helps offense, and if that's how things are going to switch around, then that is what it is, you know?
Absolutely. You've got to play the hand you're dealt. I mean, there's nothing you can really do about it. If they're going to run that, you got to have an answer to it. Capture going down out of nowhere in the second round.
It was a good job by Control F Muffin and Shrug. They just kind of kept getting those kills, following up after the Uber charge. Uber charge wasn't necessarily the most successful, but just we're able to continue the heat here. So
let's see if we get out at the mid fight here. Let's see the soldiers do good, but they're probably all going to die again if I say that. So.
With some crazy bombs.
And so we've got a soldier going under right now. Looks like he's going to try and jump up the drop down. He makes it up. I think he may have been spotted out there.
Case still gets the kill though against Showstopper. Now does get taken down by Steve C, but the pressure comes in. Wow, I think that roamer underneath, I mean, it didn't really work so well for Case himself. But, you know, TF2 is also about the distraction plays, you know? You just need to create something for people to look at. Look over here, wave your hands a little bit. And then the pressure comes in from other areas and takes out a lot of your players. Control F Muffin ducking away, does pick up another health pack. Oh, the roller. The holy roller from Cole does take him out.
Yeah, roller's OP. That's always my my opinion.
This is a good start for this round from 5-ping Stickies, and well, you know, if they objected to that Conquer, we'll have to see if they decide to pull it out themselves.
Oh man, but Technosex barely escapes there. Almost killed himself with his rocket jump, but he does make it back to his medic. Uber ready to go here with a 40% advantage, so I think they're going to be going here. eXtine. Let's see where they decide to push from.
Yeah, maybe not. Cole goes down. That's your demo man, and that makes things really difficult. Red's going to push out here to maybe try to just pressure out an Uber in the lobby in an odd situation. They have bought themselves enough time. Showstopper took a lot of damage there, but Ninja Nick is able to build an Uber charge. Also, Shrug getting a snipe on Case.
He's way
gonna get caught out
too,
though. Yeah, I mean, he's going to have 15 seconds to respawn. It'll take Case a little bit of time to get up there. So things pretty equal there.
Wow,
Uber in.
Scout. Interesting decision there.
Oh, the Scout's on point.
Wow.
And no, okay, Red's able to kind of form back around.
There we got one soldier on the point with the medic. Oh, it takes him
down. There you go. Oh God, still the fight's there.
Soldier v Demo with the
nice.
Wow, that was a nice little capture there. Medic completely distracted them with trying to go for the Uber saws there. So.
Yeah, Spamfest getting that kill while Radium was ready to duel it out. Shrugs just couldn't quite get in there. So that's a great win. That's an important round win. You know, if you go down 3-0 and you're almost at halftime, you're 10 minutes in, that's pretty ugh.
Yeah.
But right now they're just a round down, and they got 19 minutes left to work with.
Yeah, plenty of time here. So
Shrug goes down immediately. Ben is down as well. Oh my God! Wow. Damage going out to Shrugging with Shrugger. They can't shrug that off.
Yeah, Spamfest looking really good at that mid fight there. Had a couple of crisp scattergun shots, takes a soldier down. Capture was stopped though, just a single scout on there. That's Spamfest. Does take Steve C down. So looks like the capture is going to go down. Ninja Nick did get away though, so he holds about a 45% charge right now.
Yeah, that's going to affect the spawns just a little bit. Do have just Case moving up to that forward spawn. Other players already out as well. And Uber charge is about even, so no real issue there. Ninja Nick holding the upper ground up top.
And not really stopping the capture, so it looks like they're in a position to get that second point, probably right before the Ubers are ready. We'll see if Shrugger's team decides to back up, which it does look like they are backing up to defend last right now, so good decision.
They'll need to, but they do have an Uber charge to do so, so at least they have that opportunity. Good aggressiveness from 5-ping, I like to see it. Trying to keep the Demo Man pinned in.
Yep. Yeah, doing a pretty good job. Blue Demo does go down there. Cole couldn't quite do anything with it. We do have a back capture attempt. Scouts coming up from under the point right now. Meta coming in with that Uber saw, tries to get a swipe in, can't make it happen, and down goes the last soldier. Case still up, but he's up above, kind of hanging out by himself right now. Does get a kill there.
Control F Muffin's a nice kill there. I think that Radium, you know, instead of going for Uber saw, should have gone for an arrow heal on CJ. Try to keep him alive and keep him in the fight. And it was a good battle plan from 5-ping. They did a good job of rallying around the point, sending the scouts in there, but unfortunately not able to follow through on that.
Right.
And we do have a good crowd watching this game in the LAN itself, with the Street Hoops esports players watching to see who their opponent's going to be and what the team has on offer. The bracket says different, but we will be playing Process next.
Cool. Uber's ready to go here, and looks like they're feeling pretty brave, clearing Stickies out. They've got one more trap, though, and Datsun takes Showstopper down. Medic don't care because he's already in with the Uber pop though, throwing damage everywhere, but not much going on with it. And the only kill actually ends up being on them. Ooh, man, Soldier takes a big rocket there, but can't quite follow it up. The heavy is out though. We got the Fat Man pushing to the choke right now. See if he can do anything. Scout on scout battle going on inside. Shrugger wins that. That's actually a 2K for him. Takes Ben and Spamfest down. Now this heavy though, too strong, pushing out from the choke. Soldier in on him, decides to vacate the premises.
And the back gap going down, which is a very nice play from Shrugs. It just says, okay, you know, you're going to run heavy and try to just get out there.
Heavy doing his best fat scout impersonation right now with that shotgun, and it does force the Uber though, so really good play right there.
Yeah, that's not too big of a loss for 5ping. I mean, Ninja Nick just spawned, and Uber charges are even now again. So it really was kind of no real committal he had to make there. They didn't really risk anything in that. Do have a Soldier in that CJ, kind of didn't really have the support of his team. Techno6 has that Conqueror he's running again as well.
Steve C, a nice little clean 2K there. Check out Spamfest and CJ, so good work from Steve C. That's Steve with a C.
Yeah, Steve with the C. I like it. I like to put the C up front when I talk to Steve.
C Steve?
No, just Steve with the C.
Of course,
yeah,
with the C.
With the C.
Of course.
Ben goes down, and Shrug picked up the kill there. He's pretty banged up, so he had to back up and kind of just get his heels on. Cole was able to pick him off, though.
Yeah, Uber's going to be pretty much even here, and I think we're going to see these teams kind of post up and feel each other out for a little bit. Trigger's going to be up in a couple seconds to see if he stays on scout or goes sniper here. He goes heavy, so we're going to see a heavy push. Okay.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, if they have the backpack ready to go as well, that's just going to assist the heavy getting in on the point. It does have the Conqueror. Unfortunately, through spectator, there's no way to see what his bar is at.
They're pushing already, so let's. Yep, there he goes. Looks like he's going to blow it right now. The Soldier's getting horny next time.
Blow that horn.
Can't really do much with it though. See if maybe they run the heavy in up top. I don't know. See where he's going right now. Everybody kind of bombing out of the point. Heavy v heavy action going down right now. Blue heavy goes down. Red heavy Shrugger doing a ton of work, but ends up dying for his efforts there.
And Radium stayed alive there. I mean, Ninja Nick did as well, but there goes Control F Muffin. So Ninja Nick is running for the hills. He's actually getting chased, but
Soldier's gonna get there. He's gonna be able to get the kill though. Oh no! Wow. Nice little surf there by Ninja Nick and landed up on the awning there, so he didn't take any fall damage either.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a good pickup, and that wasn't that was fine by Case. They still got that point captured comfortably. Ninja Nick and company trying to push out a choke a little bit here. They have to be a little bit cautious.
Wow,
Shrugger down.
Yeah, wow. Shrugger just took Radium down though. So yeah, Medic down. That was a really nice aggressive push up in Radium's face, and just the whole team turned around there.
Nice upwards rocket from Showstopper. Putting an end to the demo man.
Scout's still out there, but nothing doing there. Showstopper with some really good shotgun work there.
And 5ping have had a lot of good work here, but I think it's at least unraveling for this round.
Yeah.
I'm having some issues. Showstopper throws out trashcan.exe.
So we get the cap going down here, and already most of the team pushing up, holding on the river side of the ramp there. Uber's ready to go, so I'm guessing they're going to get going as soon as they're in. And here we go. Uber's pop across the point, focusing down the heavy right now. Scout comes in to clean that up, takes Spamfest down. Still a lot of damage going down on the point, and finally the frags start dropping here. And 5ping in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, there's the Conqueror as well. You know, kind of a why not.
Oh, wow.
They're holding right now.
Case saves the day temporarily. Oh man. Case for round MVP right there. Jeez.
That was solid. A Conqueror, you know, it doesn't solve all your problems, just gives you that speed boost.
Yeah, I hope he's got some aspirin because his back's going to be sore when this is over.
Yeah, he got conquered there.
Scout in. That was Shrugger trying to do something there, but Cole's having none of that. Recap a point going down right now. That was almost pretty much for sure over, and wow, what a great play from Case to save it for his team.
5ping really needed that. I mean, that's a good confidence booster as well as just keeping them in the game. 3-1 is a big difference from 2-1, especially once that clock starts ticking lower and lower. We got 12 minutes on it right now.
Yeah, now the momentum is shifting here, eXtine. This is like killing a big 5-on-3 power play, you know, where your team, just because you're at a disadvantage, you shift everything around, and now it looks like 5ping's coming out a lot more aggressive.
And this is the lower bracket semifinal, so these teams fighting for survival in this one map showdown. we'll have another lower bracket match, the finals here. The winner of this team forced to fight off against Street Hoops Esports. Could one of these teams battle their way to the grand finals?
We'll see what ends up going down here. Kind of getting ready with this push. Both Ubers ready to go. It looks like we're holding low, holding pretty high here. Big jump in. Medic gets a little separated there. Oh, goes for the air shot. Can't quite follow it up. Uber's going to be exchanged and pretty much completely wiped out there. Just Cole and Steve C going down. So not much really coming out of that. And now the action is following up just a little bit in choke right now. Shrugger's team is pushing a little bit, but they're getting flanked right now by a soldier and I think Medic down there as well. So they're going to kind of have to split up their defense a little bit here.
Yeah, Shrug getting some big kills there, though. That really kind of saved things. CJ and Radium trying to come around.
Oh, no.
I think they were, they're going to be in a lot of trouble here. And Radium's totally
beautiful flank by Shrugger there. That was a great little play. Just caught them completely off guard. So I think they're going to start this capture here and kind of flip it back in favor of Shrugger's team.
Yeah, I think Radium and CJ kind of had the issue where, like, I actually thought that was pretty good Uber, their attack in. You know, they didn't accomplish as much as they could have. Oh, they're going to be
getting locked. But look at that, Ben with the nice snipe there. Saving the day. They're still locked in forward, though.
Yeah, Radium did cycle spawns. I had to see Ben cycle spawns as well. But getting back to the point, just real quick, I'll try to wrap it up. CJ and Radium, you know, it was the Ubers were good and they had an opportunity to get a really good post-Uber fight. But then CJ and Radium, CJ took a lot of damage and they were just stuck on flank. They couldn't get involved. And then everybody at choke fell apart and CJ and Radium just got involved way too late.
Yeah.
They should have just fully pulling out, even though they did have a good opportunity to
you get fight or flight, you know. I mean, you want to help your team, but at the same time, you got to remember, you know, it's a team game. So nice jump by Soldier there. Case is having a really great match right now.
Yeah, that was a great flank play. Just came up behind Ninja Nick, got ninja'd, and with the help of Cole, turned that into a big 3K against Shrugger with Shrugger. So 5 ping again, bouncing back, going to be controlling middle here. And they're in a much better opportunity situation to push on second here. Shouldn't really be a problem. Stickies on the front door. A couple players up top, but Soldier already up there putting some preventative spam out there. Soldier jumping in. That is showstopper, but he gets stopped.
Looks like the defense is getting a little bit spread out right now for Shrugger's team, and they've lost the second point. They need to get back and get their last defense set up. Still on stock classes here. I wonder if Showstopper maybe switches off for heavy or something. Or they've got a 50% Uber advantage pushing in too.
Yeah, it's not as drastic as it could be. I mean, Shrugs could go Pyro to air blast it back, but he stayed on Scout. Big jump across.
Ooh, wow.
I think, Scout should just get on the point. There we go. Demo's got Stickies.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Tied up.
There we go. Yeah, and 5 ping really responding nicely here with a lot of very focused damage. They seem to be playing the team aspect of Team Fortress 2 a little bit better than Shrugger's team right now.
Oddly enough, I would like to point out that I believe this is the first tied score we have, not counting 0-0s. The first tied score we've had.
First one I've seen.
Yeah.
That is correct. Absolutely.
Very, very interesting. So now we got 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to try to decide a winner here. We have not had to talk about our overtime rules yet, even though possibly, getting in play. Right now, Cole's got the melee out, and TechnoSec's taken down. Oh, Radium goes down to Shrugs.
Wow.
That's a big frag by Kanan. Nicely done.
That was a wipe there as well by Shrugger's team. 5 ping looking real good with the guitar taunt there by Cole.
Yeah.
Had the pain train out, trying to get somebody to ride on his pain train earlier.
Yeah, and certainly, I mean, it survives the fight, particularly if you win mid and the other medic doesn't. That's such a huge momentum push that really kind of helps you get that second point just really easily. But that kill on Radium, very clutch. And right now, Ninja Nick running Crit Creek.
Interesting decision. They might be feeling like they need to push the fight a little bit more than they have been. So that's a time saver and hopefully a damage dealer. We'll see what they can do with it. Nice little spot to pop that out. I think we'll see if they're going to do anything though.
It's a good time for some subterfuge. They're going to come from flank. That gives.
There it is. Pop. One big stick. Throw it out. Oh, gets one kill.
Coming in on the demo, man. Not going to be able to get him. Does skip forward. That last sticky did not get to be a Crit Creek sticky.
Yeah.
And the Uber charge is going to come out here shortly from 5 ping. Radium's got it ready to go. They're going to come out here and contest. Not going to have an opportunity to stop the point, but they know everybody's there. They take out TechnoSec's. Demo Man's here as well. Control F Muffin needs to find some help. right now. He wishes it was birthday mode. And CJ going down, so unfortunately 5ping getting pushed back out through choke. Radium in trouble, nice flash by Showstopper. Ninja Nick down as well. Ben and Spamfest getting some kills, keeping hope alive. Shrug had to go find some help. Control F Muffin on the point as well. And actually throws a nice sticky over the top to find Ben. Wow.
Technosex comes in and stops Spamfest, though, in his tracks with a nice crisp rocket there. Trying to get that recap, but they just couldn't get enough people on the point. And it looks like right now, Shrugger's team is probably going to post up and think about pushing back through choke, or we're going to get a nice little stalemate.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the latter.
I think the stalemate would help 5ping kind of get their thoughts together. And they've bounced back in last round, so I mean they still have plenty of opportunity here. Definitely this round not written in stone yet.
Everybody's just kind of hanging out right now and feeling each other out. Once again, we've been here before. Any backpacks equipped right now? Maybe that's going to be the deciding
Technosex does have the Conqueror, and both teams have Crits Creek, but they take too long with this Conqueror. The Crit's going to come around for the other team. Oh, Blue's got it out. Ninja
no!
Nick.
Here comes one more sticky coming out. Can't quite get anything with it though. Medic all alone ended up taking a scout in there, and that's going to be that as far as that Crits exchange goes. Not much doing.
I hear one of the players behind us, I don't know who it is, saying, get back, get back, get back. Probably Showstopper to Ninja Nick. Showstopper goes down, or somebody to Ninja Nick. And now it's 4 up for Red Team. Shrugging with Shrugger. Oh, and I believe it must be Shrugger. Somebody in on the medic.
He gets him.
PC, actually.
Wow.
That was a good kill. Cole just couldn't defend there well enough.
Yeah, Scout v Demo against the medic there. That's in the favor of Scout every single time.
Ninja Absolutely. Nick, though, does get taken down. We do have Technosex waiting by a drop down. And I don't quite know what he's waiting for. I don't know if he's waiting for Radium.
He might be waiting for the medic to walk by, but
he's still down there. Radium finally just coming out.
Yeah, let's see what he does here. He's jumped up. Oh, he's spotted by the scout. Takes the scout down, but can't really do much else there.
Yeah, one of those. If he had waited, good 5 more seconds, that would have been perfect. But
yeah.
Unfortunately, he rolled the dice, came out, and it was
got a little antsy.
Yeah, a little premature. A little premature.
So teams kind of just feeling each other out again. We see this a lot on Gully Wash, kind of running one player out, seeing what they can do, looking for that entry frag, and if they can't, they just back up and hold a little longer. So
yeah, both medics on Metagun, but Radium's building a lot slower than Ninja Nick is.
Yeah, I see
the time of their spawn was really similar. I mean, Radium obviously a little distracted by that jump, but I think this is one of those circumstances where when you're in the game, you're going to assume that they build as fast as you did.
Right.
You don't really know that this advantage is there, and it's going to disappear. The double Crits Creed was a good exchange. Technosex trying to get that Conqueror out kind of slowed things down. But I think CJ, when he went in with that Crits Creed, he turned around to deal with the soldier, and he should have kept looking forward. Should have kept looking forward.
It was a good distraction, though. I mean, it did exactly what it needed to do. So it's good to see them responding as intended. And now we're just playing the trading chokehold game. So probably flip the mid again, and we'll be doing this at the other choke. What's our time remaining here?
3 minutes and 20 seconds.
So yeah, if nothing changes here, we may end up seeing an overtime round.
Yeah, and our overtime rule set for this, it's not going to be any sort of time limit. We'll just basically flip the config and hopefully not have a 30-minute round that makes us flip the config again. But we'll just reset things, and first capture after things get reset, we'll win.
You are so smart as much as you are. I don't think anyone dropped that. Well, it is guys.
Raffle will be coming up here at 7 p.m., so hopefully we'll be able to get our other lower bracket match done. Take a little break for the prize raffle here. Best of luck to all the TF2 players involved. Best of luck to everybody. But
I've got a ticket.
It's got to be.
I want to win something.
Yeah, I'd like to win something.
That'd be nice.
I'm not winning any trophies this week.
Best caster.
Now,
I'll make one for you.
Blue team has rotated through Big Door. They are going to come out here. They have a soldier at choke who's waiting for things to clear out. He's going to get involved.
Forces it on no players, so does pick a scout up there, but that Uber is going to be basically wasted. Counter Uber's popped, but there's no players there to kill really, so they're going to push back through choke out across the point. One player with the medic trying to come out there. Soldier's going to get in on Radium and does take him down there. So nice little play, but we have a back cap going on 2 times right now. now.
He's not going to be able to do it. I don't think so.
It's going to be really close.
Oh, my God. That was so close. And something I want to point out there, you know, the flank big door push offensively, you know, it's one of your two options. But if you push that way and it goes bad, it's going to go bad. And that's what happened. They lost a lot of players, and Shrugger were just able to push through choke. And they were immediately on the middle point, and Radium had to take the long way around. You have to go all the way back through big door, and then the other teams are already on choke, already on that middle point, and they just cut out Radium, no problem. So we do have Ben instead of Spamfest. Ben spawned first. So
Spamfest going heavy, so they're going to have heavy and
level 2
Sentry
engineer. Up to level 3 already, so that's a good job by Ben.
So they're milking the clock, basically, is what they're doing. They're wanting this to end.
There's a minute left, so it's a legit option. The Conqueror is out here again as Technosex trying to come from River. He's got the Demo Man with them. Showstopper goes down. Radium about to get the Ubercharge here, so 50 seconds left. And, well, you know...
Yeah, you're not going to recap back, so you got to stop your cap from happening, and that's exactly what they're doing. Is they're just going with as much health and damage output as possible. Pyro out now to air blast him off the point, more than likely reflex some of the rockets coming in just in case. But timer's running out, 35 seconds to go here.
I don't think Red has time to wait for the Ubercharge here.
No, they're just going to have to go and see what happens. Maybe they'll get lucky, get a couple lucky kills. Already pushing into the doorway a little bit, kind of wrapping around down river. Scout coming under right now. He is unseen, I believe. I don't think anybody saw him come back around. They've pushed that heavy back, though. Uber's popped, and they're going to back up onto the point. Yeah, Showstopper down, Control F Muffin down, Steve C down now, Medic coming in, desperation move, trying to come back around. Gets one Uber song, gets two in, but the heavy guns him down, and we are going to go to overtime.
Yeah, we're going to have to get a restart to get an overtime, sudden death. First round will be the decider. Just reset the config and nah, they don't need switch sides. Sudden death, golden cap. Just get the restart of the config. So that was a good hold there by 5ping. You know, they realized what needed to be done. They did it, and now they've forced an overtime here. Looks like the config has been re-exec, so I think we'll just need. I've tied it into 30 minutes. Reset config. First round wins. So we even have that in the config. Players making sure they all know it's golden cap. I think that final push from Shrugger's team was a little late.
Yeah.
I think you know, they might have still been holding out.
We're going to process.
Okay, it switched for us. We're not doing a golden cap on process. We're going back to goalie wash. But yeah, no, I mean, I think they were still kind of holding on to the hope that they would get that Ubercharge.
Yeah.
But you know, Radium had it, and they needed to get in there early, pressure it out of him, and then just continue the fight. You know, instead of just being really desperate and just throwing themselves at the point. You know.
Yeah, you get in that situation though where you're fighting time and not the other team, and there's not much you can really do to respond other than go out there and try and 1v6 them and wipe them, you know, and that's kind of the mentality that players get into. So
yeah, and a lot of times, you know, you do want as much you do want as much time as possible, so you do kind of want to wait towards the end of the clock. But with an Ubercharge out there, you got to get that popped early.
Right. So we'll see if they change the strats up at all. I mean, I'm expecting basically just a full reset, come back out, vanilla classes. What do you think?
I think we'll, you know, particularly the mid fight, you know, we'll pretty much see standard rollouts. I don't think we'll see anything crazy on the mid fight. Certainly there is going to be a bit of desperation here as the teams want to make sure that they stay in the fight here.
Yeah.
But in this, you know, lower bracket double elimination tournament, I think that if 5ping win the middle fight here, I think they got a good opportunity to move forward and take this map.
Yeah, I've said it from the start. I mean, I think that midpoint just dictates the ebb and flow of the rest of the match. And if you can come out strong and, you know, not necessarily wipe them, but just dominantly play that and push them back, then that team gets into that defensive mode where they're constantly, you know, backs up against the wall. So it's important that either team come out strong, but I kind of agree with you. I think 5ping is going to come out pretty strong here. They've been looking real good the last few rounds. So.
And if they lose the middle fight, I think there's still hope for on them. But I just feel that, you know, the momentum, they had that successful hold defensively. And I think that if they take the middle fight, they're going to have more momentum, that they just want to keep going and be aggressive and win out, you know, just end the game.
Exactly. That is the goal, isn't it?
Yeah. But they've had a great defensive showing, so as long as things aren't too disastrous for them on the middle fight, I think they still have a chance to stay in this game and extend the game and stay in there. So,
quick shout out: 534 viewers hanging out with us this evening.
Fantastic.
Coming to you guys live from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, the FITES LAN. Check them out, fites.net, FITES.
Yeah.
Or the FITES LAN if you're from Nigeria.
FITES LAN. We are in the basement of the Park Inn Hotel. They've been gracious hosts for us, so having a good time. Looks like plugins unloaded, so we should be going live just about now. Here we are with the Golden Cats. This is it. All down to one round. Things tied up.
Pretty even looking loadouts for everybody here. I think we're basically just getting exactly what we thought, which is a full another vanilla round here. So look for the soldiers to go big and scouts to follow all that damage up. So we'll see what we can do here.
Blue takes their choke. They got there pretty early.
Wow.
Took a while. Oh, Technosec's taken down. It was an air shot by Case. Showstopper got the kill on him at the same time. CJ down as well. Radium at 40 health.
Down goes Ben as
they
well.
Got it back up.
Yeah, Shrugger's looking real strong here. Kind of the opposite of what you and I both thought was going to happen with 5 ping coming out strong, and they actually get pushed back all the way to their second point here, and they are going to concede the second point as well.
Yeah, that's fair enough. They didn't really have the numbers here locally. I mean, they're starting to get their spawns now. At least they're going to have Ubercharge to defend, and Spamfest is going to go a heavy weapons guy here. No engineer. Heavy weapons guy, definitely, I mean, not only just useful defensively, wow. Shrug just threw himself in there. That's got to be a suicide.
Switching for sniper.
Yeah, it's got to be a suicide.
Yep.
And 5ping's going to respond by getting a little aggressive. Ben and Technosex end up changing, swapping kills, excuse me. I wonder.
Spamfest switching to Pyro now. Interesting. I wonder if Ben's going to come up as heavy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think that Ben could probably change classes here as well.
Shrugger stayed on scout, by the way. I don't know if you saw that or not. So he wasn't suiciding. He may have just got caught out. Got caught out.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need to.
Ben on sniper now. Interesting. So this should be a very weird hold. Usually you see either a sentry or a heavy when you're in desperation mode. They've got sniper and pyro. So this is interesting.
Yeah, definitely. He's using the detonator as well to, I guess, just try to get a little bit of damage around those corners.
That makes sense. You're going to light up anybody. They probably think there's going to be a sniper coming down there trying to pick the meds. So.
And Shrug's gone down again. I didn't quite see that kill. Looks like Cole got him, probably on Riverside.
Shrugger's having trouble staying alive right now.
Yeah, he's shrug it off. Shrug it off, buddy. And there we go. Oh, no. He was a sniper for... He was
interesting. And we've got a pause.
LAN pause.
We got Dr.ShdwPuppet, our man with the plan, going to find out what's going on here.
At least we're on site and not just you know, clueless over the internet as to what's going on. So a slight pause. Obviously, somebody must be having a little bit of technical difficulties. Our first pause of the LAN.
It's good.
Yeah.
This long.
Yeah. So let's get some predictions here. I want to see if people think that 5ping can hold on and you know, roll it back, or whether this is just kind of fighting the inevitability here.
I don't know. They've been backed up quite a few times recently here, and they've seemed to do okay. I wonder if they're just going to D up super strong like we saw last round, or if maybe they're going to try some sort of nice little quick counter or something here. Maybe they run a spy out or something like that. Radium crash.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, fantastic. So it sounds like we got a sporting good time here. Radium crashed, and considering that he has an Ubercharge. Ninja Nick crashed. Thank you, sir. Ninja Nick crashed. So we have a gentleman's agreement. Considering the circumstances, it would definitely be not very sporting of 5ping to push out with an Uber here. So also considering we have plenty of time here, there's no real time issue. We're gonna get Ninja Nick back in the game, and then he's gonna be given an Ubercharge for free. Awfully kind of 5ping. It's like kicking the ball out, you know, in soccer. You kick it out because they got an injured player, and you give it right back to him.
Tough to say no when the other guy's 5 feet away from you. So
yeah,
you know,
yeah, definitely. So we're gonna have a bit of a pause here. big ups to the players being very sporting about that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Ninja Nick, I'm sure once we see that he's actually built the Uber, he will communicate that to the teams, and then we'll resume the action.
Yeah, and he's building pretty quick there, so we should see that reset coming up momentarily here, and we'll see what we end up doing. If they push right in, hey, at least they know he's got Uber now.
Yeah, that was the implication before. They've backed up quite a bit. A couple players in the lobby, you know, just not a problem. The Stickies from before are still up, you know, not a problem. And Ninja Nick at 90%. So we'll probably get the green light here. Wave the green flag, right? KK, let's game. And we're ready to go. Once again, congratulations. Thanks to the players for being sporting about this.
Absolutely, really good to see. So yeah, we've got Sugar's team posting up on River right now. They're thinking about feeling it out a bit. It looks like they've been sighted as well. 5ping throwing a bunch of rockets up there, seeing the damage. Big jump from the soldier in here, trying to force the Uber. Oh, bomb juggles him a little bit, but doesn't force it though. Really good intuition there by Radium, knowing not to pop that.
Yeah, that's a important decision there. I mean, we talked about it with Huey Lewis and his need to make sure to hold on to those Ubers in some of the circumstances, and you know, they're not going to push out here because of that. I'm also going to try to pull up TechnoSex's loadout here, and okay, he's not
Gunboats
wearing the Conqueror. Yeah, gunboats. We do have Shrugs on snipe. And, you know, him going down does allow them to get that class switch out. We'll have to see if Shrugs can get something. He's going to snipe from lower here.
Low.
This is a good angle.
Oh, wow, Medic almost poked his head out. So he's going to take with...
Yeah, they see him, though, now. Nice shot there on Ben. Didn't get the headshot, though.
Yeah, can't quite do much. He's got the soldier all up in his face there. Can't quite get a shot off. Going to try and poke back in here, see what he can see. Sees the heavy. It's a shot off, but doesn't really do anything there.
Hit with that one. Takes a little bit of damage, so he's going to switch his angles. Looks like he wants to work this left-hand side.
Yeah, he's trying to find the angle here, peek around, see what he can find. Nothing yet. Sees the demo man, takes a shot, can't quite get him though. Soldier bombs in and then immediately says nope when he sees the rest of the combo standing there. You see now Shrugger getting forced by or pushed by a scout there. Still trying to find an angle on this medic. Can't quite make it happen though. Sees the demo man. Oh, and down he goes. Ben all up in his face there.
Now, Ken's still kind of in this posted up stalemate. I mean, red team definitely wants to make sure that they get the win here, and 5ping trying not to lose. You know, that's kind of the circumstances. Struggling with Shrugger don't want to let this.
So that's what I've been doing wrong all these years. You try not to
trying not to lose. Yeah, trying to win works as well. Sometimes, you know, a bit more effective, but sometimes trying to win makes you lose. So trying not to lose, slightly different strategy.
Shrugger's still down there. He is pushing in really far right now, and not getting what he wants. We got Spamfest back on the pyro with that detonator, and that's going to cause all kinds of problems for Shrugger.
I'd almost like to see Spamfest kind of get out there, maybe try to get a pick with a reflect or something. Shrug under a little bit of duress.
Yeah.
Down to 38 health, doesn't have the medic on that river side.
Really kind of playing cat and mouse here. They're all kind of trying to bait each other into something, and nobody's really biting here.
Yeah, who's going to be the master of this? Oh,
that's huge
Shrug
body
just
shot.
Opened up that can of worms with Radium going down. Here comes the overcharge Shrug with another snipe.
Down too. It may be all over the shouting here, eXtine.
Yeah, quite possibly. Oh, no, that's going to be it.
Nice GG's. There we go. That was a great landing there.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we had a stalemate scenario, but Shrugs comes through with the big snipes and opens it up, and that's what it took. And, you know, playing not to lose, but you do have to be aggressive at some point. You do have to get off of your last point.
Yeah.
And 5ping didn't do that. And in the end, it bit him.
Props to 5ping for letting Nick come back in with Uber. I think that was really neat to see.
Yeah,
it's good to see
that
guys,
was good sportsmanship.
like that.
Definitely good sportsmanship.
Well, there we go.